I couldn't stop pretending that you were there. What's up? It's Alex Woody. Your second favorite Woody if you're a guy. I am a comedian. I think a dad, a lover, a worker. Not a very hard one, but we're working on bringing this podcast to you weekly. Just looking at my phone, looks like Grandma just texted me. So that's cool. We're turning off our cassette player. Um, it's Minute in the Bay podcast, episode 171. Can't believe we're at the 171. Unbelievable, guy. Cheers. Here you go. Mm. Big shout out to people that came out to the show. I headlined in a show in Sacramento, the old Sacramento, and it was fun. Um, a lot of wildness, a lot of wildness. People were just going crazy because they've been cooped up in the house. But the crowd was fun, and they were really into it. I went up there talking about crayons and binder paper and driving, and they're like, "No, sir, we want the dirty stuff." So I went, "Hang on." Oh, bad idea to eat before a podcast. But I had this material written out, and they're like, "No, sir, we want the sexual stuff. We're adults here. We wanna go wild. You're the headliner." So I just whipped out the sexual material, not that. I was about to too. They were like, you're funny, you're the best. I mean, I heard people in the crowd go, "You are the best comedian ever." I was like, "Eesh, sorry, Richard Pryor." Sorry, George Carlin. Mark Norman. Eesh. So we're feeling on top of the world. You always feel great the day after your set, like doing decent. Now, this is why I did well. Let me tell you why I did well. The booker ran out of time for everyone. She kept booking a million comics. I love the lady, but she kept booking a million comics. And this is stuff you learn while you're making the show. I gotta say this, so she keeps booking me. Don't want to come too much off of as a dick. Alcohol tells the truth. But she booked too many comics, and you get that too. People are like, "Can I get a guest spot? Can I get a guest spot?" And if you're nice, you're gonna say yes. You kind of have to be a dick and be like, "Listen, motherfucker, you keep showing up every week. It's a full lineup. This is the best comedian ever headlining. He wants as much time." So basically, all these comedians go up, and I'm pacing back and forth. I drank 2 beers, and then I started falling asleep, and then I drank a Red Bull, and then I'm pacing, and then smoked a couple balls. Don't tell grandma, and had another beer, and then finally it was my time to go up. It was like 3 hours, but it was fun. I got up there, found out that I wasn't going to do 45 minutes, the headliner time. Found out I was just going to do 15. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the easiest money I've ever made. I got paid for headlining just for 15 minutes. I felt bad. You know what I mean? But let me tell you, I would have felt bad when I ate all you can eat tacos after the show. I was gobble, gobble. Yeah, I like the money. So, anyways, I will be back at that Sacramento spot, and I told the booker, let's figure out the time so I can do a little bit more time, you know. So I think she's got it figured out with the owner. And so if you guys are in the Sacramento area, I won't be headlining, but I'll be opening up for headliner Zach Lord, March 13th. Yeah, it's a Saturday. A couple weeks. It's the first today. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? I thought there was 30 days. This is how stupid I am. I thought there was 30 days in February. Isn't it like a leap month or whatever? I have no idea. How do you know that shit? You know, I don't look at calendars. So I will be headlining at that place again though in April, April 10th. So if you want to see the best comedian ever, come on out. You'll be amazed by the way I work, the way I show my tits. Yeah, I'm a burlesque comedian. I get half naked, wear a thong. I usually will use a whip on a audience member, but I don't know if I'll do that the next time. But we'll see. I wear a little funny hat. It's really amazing. My grandma came out last time, and we just threw a bunch of ketchup on her and Dorito chips, and she had a blast. So I'm like a Gallagher kind of burlesque comedian. So just an experience. You got to come see it. Not bragging or anything. Mm. I love a beer on a Monday. You know what I mean? I told my wife I'm not gonna drink the whole week until the weekend. Monday. But I'm telling you, you need it after Monday. Mondays they're clinky. There's always some kind of problem at work, right? I tell you, it's one problem. There's this guy. I go to fill up my water bottle. He's in the lunchroom. And I look over, he's asking me questions about basketball. Okay. I look over, he's watching porn. And it's like a weird one. It's like a lady stretched out on the bed, like, and there's a guy who's like, I'm like, and he's looking at it like it's the news, like it's ABC or something. And Diane Sawyer is talking about her pussy and how the husband doesn't touch it. What's the weather, you know? And I look away hella quick because it's awkward. It's like hanging out with your uncle when you're 5. You're like, eesh, don't watch. you know? and I just tried to continue the talk, but it was so awkward and weird. I just got out of there. And now every time I see that guy, I'm like, eesh. He tries to shake my hand. I'm like, eesh, COVID. But really, I don't care about the COVID. It's the porn. It's weird to just be. I mean, go watch it in the stall like every other man. You know what I mean? Not in the lunchroom. He's like this shit. He's like do. Like who? So he's just comfortable with his sexuality, I guess. The guy's got a limp. No wonder he's got a limp. You know what I mean? As soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, this guy. You're not limping because of diabetes. You're limping because you're fucking whacking it so much. No wonder the floors are sticky. You know what I mean? And I tell you, the guy, the custodian at work, he's the worst custodian I've ever seen. He literally throws bleach on the floor. He just goes bang, 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 and that's it. No mop, no. So you'll go in there and take a shit in the morning, and there's just like gallons of fucking bleach just in random spots. I'm like, oh, this is good job, guy. Don't know your name, or if I do, I don't really want to say it because I don't want to come off as grandpa in the 1950s. I'm lucky though. I get to dress comfortable at work. I probably shouldn't though. You know what I mean? I think people that want to get raises, they don't wear sweats and like shirts with ketchup stains on it and shit. I'm wearing a Warriors sweatshirt with like oil stains, like cum stains on it. And I'm like, I wonder why they haven't given me a raise or dying. I wonder why they haven't asked if I want to come to the sales department. No wonder, right? We're figuring out our life on the podcast. Um, but I do like dressing comfortable, and let me tell you, I wear the sweats, I wear the sweatshirt. Oh, my eyes are hurting from that laugh. Where is there onions in this room? I'm crying. Nope, I'm just a big girl. I wear the sweatshirt, I wear the sweatpants, and I basically just dress like I'm a chick on her period. You know what I mean? You see the sweatpants, and they're like, okay, I guess there's gonna be some complaining around here the next couple days. I'll have to be on my best behavior. No bad jokes. You know what I mean? A bad joke can just set off a woman. You know what I mean? What? What's wrong with you? Sorry, is this why the chicken cross the road? It's like you're always joking around. Like, hey, I hate my life. That's what we do. Why do you think comedians joke around so much? They got something fucked up happened to them. They fucking hate life. Let's joke about everything. You know what I mean? Pedophiles. You know, it's uh, it's fun, but it's definitely a sickness. Telling the truth here. Hmm. My wanted to tell you is my parents met on the set of Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah, my mom was Debbie's hairstylist, and my dad was Dallas's hairstylist, pubic hairstylist. Porno. Clothes that are made to exercise are comfortable, which is ironic because fat people love to wear them, right? Fat people love to put on the Under Armour shirt with the Under Armour shorts with the long socks, you know, and the running shoes even, and the windbreaker and the beanie and even the fucking headphones they'll put in, right? And they're not going to run. They're going outside to dump the trash. You know, it's funny because you would think people that exercise a lot, they like to be uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable gets to your goals and you feel better about your life. Yeah, but you're uncomfortable all the time. Fuck that. You know? You think those people would wear uncomfortable clothes. I like to wear clothes with beehives in them. If you're comfortable, you won't get anywhere in life. Yeah, but you got bee bites all over your fucking body, Bob. You know, some of these guys take it to the extreme, and it's like you're doing too much. I think you're compensating for something, right? A lot of people get off of drugs and get into working out, and I think it could be too much. But I'm shocked that they wear comfortable clothes. I mean, I guess you want to be comfortable when you work out, right? You're like, no shit, you fucking dumb guy. But, you know, God bless them. God bless these people because if they didn't work out, they would have never come up with these workout clothes, and fat people wouldn't be as comfortable as they are. I'm wearing fucking sweats right now. That's a lie. I'm actually naked, but I'm comfortable right now. You know, I love the workout clothes. I have jerseys of other players that play that are athletic. That's how you know you're fat when you wear a shirt that has someone that exercises for a living on your back. You know what I mean? Because you'll talk to people that work out and you'll say, "Hey, did you see the game last night? I was drinking some beers, eat some peanuts." And they're like, "No, I was running a 4K with Anthony and his buddy Ken, and didn't have time getting ready for the marathon." Oh, okay. Those guys aren't wearing jerseys and shit. You know what I mean? If they are, it has like the number of the race they're in or their name, right? The problem is I got those jerseys, but I don't fit them anymore. I put on a Curry jersey the other day, and it looked like I looked like Curry if he had an allergy attack. It was all puffy and red and crying because I was fat. I realized it. Sometimes you think you're I'm in shape. Yeah, I'm fine. And then you put on a Curry jersey or just something a little tight. You're like, I hate my life. What happened? My parents were horrible. I'm a millennial. You always got to blame your parents for the fucked up shit in your life, right? That's what we do. We don't. Sorry, hate to break the news. You're like, no shit, asshole. Don't say it out loud. Okay, okay. They need an app for cocaine users called Cocaine Buddy, where it simulates you being with someone while you do cocaine so you're not sad. You know, people are going to get robots and they're going to be, the robots are going to be so fucking bored. They're just going to be standing there while they do lines. Their owner does lines. Oh, shit. That was great. Robotic 72. Did you see me do that? Hey, let me tell you about Nazi Germany and the Jews, and then World War III and future robots. Oh my God, did you hear about the aliens? Oh, you got to be kidding me! The robot's head's gonna be like, tang, tang, tang. It's gonna explode. You know what I mean? It's gonna overload. Um, it's annoying being around the cocaine people unless you're on cocaine. You know what I mean? The amount of talking, I like to talk, but the amount of talking. The other day when I was doing that show, I drank the Red Bull and I was like, I felt like one of those guys, right? I was like, give me a robot. I want to make his head explode. And I thought, you know what? Red Bulls and cocaine have the same amount of bad chemicals in it. I was looking at the back of the can. It said, I swear to God, it said like nitrous oxide, plutonium, just rat poison. I was like, what? Nice. And what? It's too much. Don't drink something bad for you and then read about it. You know what I mean? That's the worst thing you do. Dyslexic. I was like, bah, 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 bah. Oh my God, my heart's beating real fast. Let's see what's in it. Just finished my first beer. Where you at, pussy? Oh, I'm taking it back to the early 2000s. That's how we talk to one another. Pussy. What are you crying about, pussy? You shared feelings and all that. Ugh. Jeez, get away from me. You're weird. We had one friend. He started sharing feelings. We're like, ish, kick him out, kick him out, kick him out. We started making fun of him. Poor bastard. Oh my God. If you don't have money to buy someone a gift, but you want to, go to the store, grab a gift card, and then walk out. Give that person the gift card as the gift. And then when they call you a couple weeks later and they say it's not working, go, oh, damn. I wish I kept the receipt. Let me tell you, I've done that a couple times. Oh, hi, Grandma. What? Oh, really? Okay, sorry. Didn't want to use the drug money on other people. Come on, who wants to do that? It's like, okay, was my thinking back then. I was like, buy drugs and be extremely happy and having fun, boo, or buy a $25 gift card to Chili's that someone really doesn't really want, and they already pay for your rent. They're helping you out. They know you don't have any money. They hate you. They're not gonna spend it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, spend it on. It's all about investment. If you gave that to like a stockbroker, or a day trader, and you said, "What should I do here?" They're gonna say, "Spend it on the drugs." What makes you happy? What helps your life out? You know what I mean? Getting someone a gift when they're like, this person doesn't have that much money. I don't really feel like accepting this. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't make sense. So I used to do that. I used to give gift cards that had no money on it. I remember someone in my family being super happy. You got me $200 in Best Buy gift cards. I went overboard. I was like, I want to look good. I want to look like a good person. I want to make it look like I have my life in order. You guys ever do that? You ever do something crazy? I'm the only one. All right. By the way, if you accidentally come to a porn where you thought it was a woman, but it turned out to be a trans, it's all right. We've been there. Okay. We've all been there. All right, guy. If you're thinking it's a chick, you're not gay. But if you're thinking it's a guy, you're gay. But guess what? It's 2021. You can say you like gay rabbits. You're gonna marry a gay rabbit, and people be all right with it. All right. You gotta let yourself just be free. Creepy. You can't talk about that stuff and do that laugh. No, I'm just saying. I got caught up. I swear to God, I thought it was a chick, and then the video panned out at the end. The camera guy wanted to catch someone. You know what I mean? Why would you do a zoom? And it started with the zoom. It wasn't like an out, and then went to the zoom, focus on the mouth. It, it, it opened on the mouth. I was like, what the? Okay, this is cool. Hey, I'm a little stressed. Wife's on the period. We only do it when the wife's on the period. I mean, we try not to. I'm gonna make a decision when she's off the period to not watch it and then save that. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do in a relationship. You gotta save. You gotta be like a squirrel and just save it up, and then give it all when they're hungry. You know? Gross. I know. Sorry, Grandma. My grandma's like, I'm throwing up now. She doesn't even know what fucking a podcast is, probably. Thank God. She could have a heart attack. Um. Oh yeah, I saw this on TV. Did you see this on TV? The Equalizer. Remember the movie with Denzel Washington? I like how I just say Denzel like he's one of my friends. Oh yeah, you know the movie with Denzel. Yeah, who? I guess there's only one Denzel, so I guess I can't say that. The Equalizer. It's usually like Denzel Washington. He's fucking beating up people, and he's like militant. And he's setting up booby traps, and he's just this badass. So they bring that movie, and there's two of them. They're both great. They bring that movie to TV. And, okay, I get you changed the actor. But I don't know what the casting was thinking about that they casted Queen Latifah. What? How high were you? And can I have some, Queen Latifah. Let's replace Denzel Washington with Queen Latifah. Our crowd's gonna be not men, I can tell you that. You don't replace a superstar with a good actress, um, decent rapper, um, but not an action star. Not someone that is in jiu-jitsu and shoots weapons and no, 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 no. Not Queen Latifah. Okay. I don't care how many Pilates she does. She's not an action star. Somehow, somewhere in Hollywood, in kooky Hollywood, they think that's a fit. Guess what? I ain't watching. And I've been telling people not to watch. I'm boycotting the shit out of this. Denzel Washington was like, what the fuck? What they need to do is come out with Equalizer 3 and make up for it with Denzel. Or put Denzel on the show, just have him shoot Queen and be like, I'm sorry, guys, that I know. Queen Latifah, action, she's doing this. And I saw a clip. There's so many cuts with the camera that it makes it look like she's doing that. Most movies, they're actually, it's like kind of a long shot. There's a couple cuts. This one, it's like cut, 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 cut. And it looks like she's moving and it's not. It's absolutely horrible. Why does TV ruin shit? Not Netflix, Amazon. The apps, they're killing it with the shows. I was watching Night Stalker. I was like, I can't sleep, Great shows, but you go on TV like CBS, and I feel like they're just dying. They're just dying a slow death because you casted Queen Latifah in The Equalizer. Unbelievable. I was in shock when I saw her waddling around the corner. Like she's supposed to chase bad guys, and she's waddling around like, super slow, and the bad guys just running super fast. Da, 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 da. And they do one of those cuts, and all of a sudden she's tackling him. I'm like, how is she part spider? Did she bounce from fucking there to how did she go 300 feet? Unbelievable. And CBS is like, the audience is stupid. They'll never figure it out. The audience is stupid. They didn't have a relationship with Denzel Washington in the movie. You know what I mean? And the crazy part is, Denzel Washington has a son who's a great actor. Put him in it. Then you got the Washingtons in it. I love it. Then you could do a mix with the movie and the show with like father and son equalizers. Oh, CBS. You're blowing it, guy. Netflix is gonna come in with their big Netflix dick and just say, "You guys don't know how to make shows anymore. We're taking over." I can't wait for that day. I really do. Cheers, cheers to Netflix, right? Give me a comedy special, please. This lady said, "You're gonna be on Netflix. You're gonna be," And I was like, what weed are you smoking? Let me guess, you like the Queen Latifah on Equalizer. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's a smell. There's a smell. No, I don't know. You guys know by now. I just read off my phone on the podcast if I'm by myself. No, my car is small. Okay. You guys have a small car? My car is small, but it can fit a lot. Yeah, I could get a lot of things in there. Kind of like my ex girlfriend's pussy. She was able to fit the whole neighborhood in there. I'm having a kid. Oh, I like having a kid. Guess what? You know when you smoke Mary Jane and you drink a couple of these, you start reading shit fucked up. That's how I like to read. Reading's so boring. I just like to, oh, fuck, who am I? Oh, fuck. Who am I? Okay, this ain't that bad. Okay. This ain't boring. I can actually imagine shit. Okay. You gotta read high. Oh my god. What are you doing if you're not, I like having a kid because when I'm texting on the phone, driving, stopped at a red light, he tells me when the light's green. I'm like, oh, I knew you were around for a purpose. Finally, after 8 years. Um, let's see. Someone told me they had a wide sense of humor. I'm like, you'll probably like me. 'Cause look at my love handles. Hard nipple is a boner for chicks. If you see a chick with hard nipples, she is horny. Good time, single guys. Good time to approach a chick at the grocery store or something. Store. She's got hard nips. Say no ring. Just say, hey, what's going on? That's when you talk to a chick. It's the worst to talk to a chick when she doesn't have hard nipples. She's not really into it. She's like, whatever. But I mean, how do you think I met my wife? So the hard nips at a Cinnabon. I was like, can I put some frosting in those? Voila, here we are. Almost 10 years later. I'm nice to people to get what I want. No drama. I wrote that in my phone. What? What? I think I meant I'm just nice to people so I get what I want. I don't know. Aren't we all fucking selfish people? You're narcissistic. You're selfish. Yeah, you are too, guy. You know why? Because you're selfish enough to call me all those things and not hold it inside and be nice. Bam. Bro, I can win any debate. I'm gonna tell you, especially if it's about masturbating. um, I heard this crazy story. Apparently, there's a thing called fake lotto tickets that you can buy. It's looks like a legit lotto ticket, and it's a winning fake lotto ticket. And I read the story about this guy. He gave it to his friend. His friend absolutely freaked out, thought he won the lottery, called his boss, quit his job, called his wife, said he wanted a divorce, and asked a woman out at the mall to be his girlfriend. And I was like, Dad, I didn't need to know how you met Mom. No, but I heard about that story about this guy. He did all this shit, and then his friend told him at the end of the day it was a joke, and that was the end of the story. I was like, I wish I was there. I wonder if he chased him around with like a knife, or like tried to spray him with the hose in the front of the house, or I would freak out. I would be so pissed. That's the most fucked up prank. You know what I mean? That one and putting the shit on someone's front porch with the bag, you know, you light it on fire, ring the doorbell. That's a classic. But this lottery one, I think takes the bag here because that guy had to be just. They're definitely not friends anymore. That's for sure. That's how the article should end. You know. I also have ADD, so I don't even think I finished reading it. I was like, no video, sorry. That's how you know you have ADD when you're like, oh, there's not a video on this. Bye bye. I took a hit of a weed pen behind my son. Yeah, I got a little cocky. I was like, I'm kind of bored. We're hanging out outside. I was like, kind of bored. Like, I've thrown the football around for 32 years, motherfucker. Like, this is boring to me. But you got to do that shit for the kid. You know what I mean? And I hit that little, hit that little, it's like a little black name. I do. Ah, fuck, I felt good. Who am I? I feel great now. Forgot who I was. And my son turned around super quick when I hit that, and I put her behind my. And he's like, "Smells like someone smoking." I was like, "Yeah, that's. I think I smell that too." I I don't know why I do that. I risk it. You know, I did that the other uh, about a year ago. Remember, I got caught masturbating because I just did it right next to her when she slept. And she's a light sleeper too. You know what I mean? And I had the phone. I was like, do, do, do. Oh, 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 a grandma and a mom. And she was like, what are you doing? And it's like, I knew that was going to happen. But I'm so like bored and I'm like, let's get the rush, you know? I'm sick. I'm sick. But that was so funny. I was like, I almost got caught. I was like, Eesh, maybe I should hit the pen before we leave. But sometimes you forget. Your wife makes you do stuff. You're like, ugh, I hate licking it before I go to the park. You know, puts a bad taste in your mouth. It really doesn't have a taste. Have you thought about that pussy juice? I don't know about semen. I know it smells like chlorine. We've all smelled it, you know, afterwards. But I never had the balls to go. Not bad, you know, or like that smells, that tastes like whatever. But yeah, pussy stuff doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. It's just kind of like sticky, you know. You're like, I gotta get this off my face. The lady, remember the last episode I did? You guys didn't watch. You're like this. I just turned this on to give you support, motherfucker. I saw you had 12 or 25 subscribers. I don't know the lady that I talked about on like 2 episodes ago about putting the Gorilla Glue in her hair, and now she's a celebrity. Yeah, she's just got a bunch of money donated to her. Oh, cool. So if I do something stupid, I get rich. Maybe I'll go fucking jump through a window and film it or something. I don't know. I didn't know this was gonna be painful. Um, this whole thing about her getting the money. It's gonna open up floodgates to morons. You know. I mean, I guess Jackass kind of did the same thing. She's like the new Jackass, right? Like I've talked about on the podcast, my friends and I used to go crazy after we saw that. You wouldn't believe how well, I guess you would believe it, but just when you're so young, you are really impressionable, and just like guys jumping into bushes and being in shopping carts and going full speed and running into a wall was like appealing to us. Oh, let's do that and film us. Like some kid broke his arm. Oh my god! I remember us laughing. Like the kid was crying. He had to go see his mom. We're like, we're like jackass, man. Jackass was pretty fucked up too, because the original ones like CKY, the ones that didn't go on TV, this is like before the Jackass, they would throw milkshakes at fucking drive-through windows. They would, I swear to God, they would order like two milkshakes at like McDonald's and then drive up, they'd pay for it. They give them the milkshakes, and then like before they left, the guy would fucking throw the milkshake back at the cashier hella hard and then take off. Dude, seeing that as a kid, I was like, that is the funniest fucking thing. We ended up throwing cans that we're supposed to donate to homeless people. Like our parents, like, hey, give this cans of beans and soup at your school. Like my friends and I just ended up keeping those cans and after school, trying to knock kids off from middle school off their scooters and bikes. We just tried to hit the scooter and bike. I think we hit a couple kids. Sorry if we caused a school shooter. You know, my aim was a little off, same with JP's. But I'm telling you, those those movies, they made monsters. How many fucking kids died after Jackass came on? You know, like these guys just made fucking even more idiots do fucking dumb shit. I couldn't do that. They had to put the fucking disclaimer, hey, don't try this at home, dipshits. That wasn't there in the beginning. Crazy. I will be taking donations though later on for uh, doing anything crazy. Gorilla Glue, opening things up, baby. I've been eating healthier at night. I've been eating pussy. It's less calories and keeps your partner around. Okay, weird joke. I already know how I'm gonna die. Do you guys know how you're gonna die? Have you thought about it? Think about that. That's mind blowing. How am I gonna die? I know I'm gonna die because it almost happened to me already. And I never learned my lessons. This is like the fifth time it's happened to me. I ate a bunch of peanut butter and didn't have any water around. I was like, my wife came around the corner. I was on the floor and she's like, Jesus Christ, I live with an 8-year-old. How are you going to die? Let's think about that. Let's not. Let's get out of here. Sorry, guys. I saw 2 toilets in the front yard of a house. Apparently, they're having a shit sale. Yeah, hand-me-down toilets. Used toilets. Yeah, it's not like a used shirt where you can wash it and then sell it. I don't want your toilet. You know what I mean? These people, they had 2 toilets out in front of their house, like free. Oh, free toilet. Oh yeah. I want something you've been shitting in for years. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, we cleaned it. Don't think so. I didn't see you clean it. How do we know how good your clean job is? Let me see your dishes. These people are selling, or not even selling, giving away free toilets. I've never seen that before. I that's like what is that the equivalent to? Selling something gross. That's like selling here's some dirty underwear. That's like selling you know, here's some shoes I've worn for 10 years. I don't know. Isn't that weird though? It's weird. I know there's something there. This is how you can tell if you're fat. Does your butt crack make an appearance 7 times in a day? Oh, hang on. Please don't be a shit. Please don't be a shit. Oh my god. You have to say that when you're fat. When you push out a fart, you have to like pray to the fart god. Please don't make it a shit. You know what I mean? That's the last thing I want to do, shit my pants with this podcast. I already have that many followers and listeners. All I need is a shit on the episode. And they're like, "Eesh, this guy, he needs help. Call John Muir, call Kaiser, call hospice, call Summit, call all the hospitals." We got a code red here. Um, People are actually surprised that we give idiots attention and treat them like celebrities. And I'm talking about Gorilla Glue. I'm talking about Jackass. Just look at the Kardashians. We've been giving attention to idiots for a while, right? I have to become more of an idiot to get famous. I'm learning this. People are asking me, "How you think you can make it in comedy?" Yeah, if I keep getting dumber. I've been not reading, jerking off a lot, smoking a lot of weed, staring at walls, just not using my brain because I want to be famous. You know, I'm asking uncles and aunts to molest me because I want to be famous. If you get molested, you're probably gonna be famous. Um, So we're really trying here, but it's not quite working because no one wants to molest a 32 chubby guy, right? I'm like, got receding hairline. I'm not cute, but also I kind of like watching TV, so I gotta make sure I just watch porn stuff that just is screws up your mind. That's the stuff I'm watching. Murder stuff. Just I gotta be as dumb. I'm trying to be as dumb as possible. If you guys have any suggestions, podcast at gmail.com. I'd love to learn how I could be even more dumb. Just want to make it, And I want to be like that dumb person who casted Queen Latifah as the Equalizer. Let me be. I need to find out who that is and call him. Hey, how can I be as dumb as you? Because I want to make it. Obviously, you're killing it, So let me know, guys. Um, did I tell you guys? I just got a message from the producer. Eesh. I gotta tell you guys. This podcast is brought to you by Silver Tongue Audio. Silver Tongue Audio is a great website to go to if you want free content. Yeah, my podcast is on there, all the episodes, even the episodes, the early episodes. We don't have those on Apple and Spotify because I put actual licensed music on there. So if you don't tell the Rolling Stones. So go on there. You'll see all the episodes free right there. And there's another podcast called Days and Disturb. It's funny. It's dark subjects, weird subjects with a little help with Mary Jane and shine a little light on them. The host is great. Um, all free shit right there. Not shit, episodes. And then NPC, the non-player character podcast. Unbelievable. It's a video game podcast. And you know what they talk about? History. No, they talk about video games, you dip. And they talk about trending stuff. They talk about fun stuff. And they also talk about addiction, something we all know about. So go there, silvertongueaudio.org. Go there, be square. I'm bringing it back from the early 2000s. That was a classic. If you were a fat kid, woo, you definitely use it. Be there, be square. I'm gonna beat your ass for calling me fat. I'm looking at my notes and I'm thinking, where was I? Because okay, here we are. I got some things that you guys will be interested in. You're like, Jesus, I'm about to turn this off and turn on Joe Rogan. Stop. In the name of love. Yeah, classic. Um, I talked about dumb stuff going big, like the Gorilla Glue jackass, right? I get doing dumb shit and it being like trendy. I remember snorting pixie sticks. Remember that? Remember the pixie sticks? There was just these long tubes of sugar. And it was different flavors, but it was really the same flavor. Yeah, kids in like middle school. This is what I'm worried about. I got an 8-year-old and like at 11, I was snorting that shit. Pure sugar. And we were railing lines like this big. Oh yeah. No wonder I can't read. Maybe I need to get back to that so I can be dumb so I can make it in Hollywood. But I was just thinking about, it's amazing how dumb things catch on and not the smart things. Reading hasn't really caught on too much, or like playing guitar. No one plays guitar anymore. It's boring, you know what I mean? But people love to do dumb. Let's put Gorilla Glue in her hair. Let's put her dick in the hot tub. Let's snort fucking pixie sticks. It's I feel like dumb stuff is like more fun. And I said more fun because I'm saying dumb stuff. But like drugs are fun. But they're horrible for you. It's dumb, right? Um, Having sex is fun with multiple people and a lot of people, but that's mean and rude to use people, and it's not very nice. You know, drink a soda. It's great, but it fucks up. It gives you diabetes. You know what I mean? I can go on and on. But I'm saying the dumb, the stuff that makes you dumb, it's fun. So that's why we're gonna keep doing, keep going. You know, but yeah, isn't that funny? All the non-dumb stuff's boring. Reading, helping people, helping the homeless, helping the needy. Get an education. Have you ever tried to get an education? Yeesh, boring. Um, Going to grandma's house. I mean, I like love a lady, but boring. You know, all the stuff that's like good and like healthy and good for your brain. Boring. Math problems. Oh, ugh. Calculus. Ugh, I get shivers thinking about calculus. Um, it's so hard to yell with a mask. I feel like a a gun silencer is like less muffled than the mask. You know what I mean? Like I feel like every time I talk, it's like and people are like, what? I'm just like, fuck it. I'm done communicating with people in public. I'm just like, people are like, you need help. I'm like, because it's just annoying going back and forth. What? Huh? It's just, I rather just not talk and just be a lonely, sad, pathetic person. You know, that's really what it's come down to. Communication sucks now in public because you got to have the mask on. And I spit a little bit when I talk. You can hear it. So I have to wear the mask. I probably should be wearing it too. You're like, no shit, prick. Why are you bringing this up? Well, this is what we think about when we drink a little bit of smoke. I don't read or write. I just observe, and then I report to you guys. I'm a, I look like Seth Rogen, right? And he was in that movie Observe and Report. I'm playing that guy right now. Mm. I I'm trying to get a show going in my area here in the Bay, Walnut Creek, Concord area, about 30 minutes away from San Francisco, 20 minutes away from Oakland. And I been in a bar owners, restaurant owners, trying to start a show. And I go to this bar owner and I go, can I start a comedy open? And before I could say before I could say open mic, she goes, no, not interested. And I go, this rejection, this feels familiar. This feels like junior prom when after the dance asked for the skin flute to be played. Orally, of course, right? And she went, no, not interested. And that's when I realized maybe asking my cousin to prom was a bad idea. Thanks, Mom, for the suggestion. Every fat guy has taken a cousin or a friend. You know what I mean? Every fat guy has heard about a guy getting his dick sucked and fucking on ecstasy that Monday, right? And you gotta lie and say, "Oh yeah, I got mine licked," and they're looking at you like, "No, you didn't." And you're like, I maybe I just end right there, right? Guys, thank you for listening to the podcast, watching the podcast. I really appreciate it. The numbers are going up. People are sending messages. Oh my God, you're so witty. You're so funny. I love you. And I was like, okay, Mom, Jesus, let some other people email. But we're having a blast. And check me out on Instagram. I'm putting dates out there. Like I said, I got a couple of headlining spots. I'm doing a fart and poop show on April 10th. You got to show up for that one. It's out there. Remember, I told you I'm a burlesque comedian. So if you want to see some thong and a chubby ass, hey, underscore Alex Woody comedy on the old IG. And then, yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys. We get some guests coming. I'm bringing a returning guest to talk about Tiger Woods, yeesh, and some other fun stories from the past. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, ciao. I think they say that in Boys Town, huh? Ciao, baby.